Hi, welcome to Buzz, Indiana's Underground Business Voice. My name is Tony Celzo. We're here at Holiday Inn at the main event. Got a special guest here, Don Frank with One Communications. Now, you hear One Communications and people want to throw you in a certain box, and it could be the telecom box, it could be the network admin box, it could be the network services support box, it may be the technology box, which is even broader.
True.
All true, but you really provide value in a kind of a different way, and it really comes to the way you come at those problems. Now talk to me about what it is you really do.
Well, first off, I've been in the industry for quite some time, 27 years. Okay. So I watched it migrate from, oh my gosh, we got intercom, on the phone system, all the way up through introducing voicemail, PRI circuits, and now we're into voice over IP.
Yeah.
So my expertise comes in really analyzing a business, getting to know how they operate, what they're looking to accomplish, and generally I can go in and either improve their operations or greatly reduce their costs. Mm-hmm. We compete directly against the big companies, the AT&Ts and the Verizons of the world.
And one of the ways you're different from those guys is you're not trying to jam one solution down everybody's throat, right? I mean,
no,
it's that customization from the front end that says, hey, based on the way you're set up, here are the tools you need, to create some leverage in your operations, and here's what I think how that could impact your day-to-day ops.
Yes.
And not speak above my head so much that you're using technical jargon that, that kind of makes people wonder whether or not they're really getting what they need to buy.
And that's a large part of what I bring to the table too, is the ability to not use the acronyms and all the buzzwords. I mean, I'm not there to impress them about how much I know,
sure.
About the industry. It's laying it out, educating is a large part of what I do.
Okay.
It's just giving them the options, and here are the tools and the options to help you become successful in your business and where you're trying to go.
Give us an example of the last time that it was just like such a great, easy solution for you to help somebody, and they spent money with you, but they were happy to do it.
Well, I went into a jewelry store in the Castleton area, and they had a problem that they felt like they were paying too much money for the services that they were getting.
Sure.
And quite honestly, they were. But
sure.
Beyond that, I started looking at, well, where are you connecting? What are you doing? And found out that they had a location over in Denver, Colorado, and they were paying a lot of money with this other network company to provide that connectivity back to their base. Well, by knowing enough about, even though I don't sell the data world, by knowing enough about that area, I was able to come in with a free solution for them.
Wow.
It saved them tons of money.
Yeah.
And over a year, in just a year's time, I was able to save them like $33,000.
Yeah.
I mean, just one business. And
wow.
I do that a lot.
And sometimes it's that value-added consulting that you do on the front end that doesn't necessarily win you a product sale, but it wins you the confidence of the customer and allows you to be a consultant.
Well, true.
Right? Because everybody's worried that they're getting sold a bill of goods, and if you can prove yourself through a trust-building exercise like the one you just described, you're going to get the business by road.
Right. And that's what's valuable even with the Rainmakers model too, is because there's many times I'll go in and I'll find out what they really need is data.
Yeah.
They need servers, they need a LAN.
Yeah.
Stuff that I really don't even do,
yeah.
But by being that value add guy, the one that can help them find the right solution, find somebody that can solve the problem, put you in a better position.
You're in a position down the road to get referred back in, and if you've done a good enough job by supplanting a partner for you, you can twist his arm or her arm down the road and say, hey, make sure, I come in and come in on the back end, right?
Yes.
And so. Really, you're going after the big boys. You're providing that value-added consulting on the front end. Who's your target market? What are you getting the most traction with?
I seem to always be working with IT directors. IT folks are the decision makers, because it used to be there was a voice decision maker in data, and the voice kind of went away with voice over IP technology,
Yep.
and the data people are running the show now. So data directors, IT people, they seem to be really good contact for
Sure.
me.
Yeah.
And as far as outside, even people that sell phone systems or
Because
deal in the
they're
same space.
they're selling in that same space. They can
Yeah.
use you as a resource. They can influence the purchase of your. And God, I got to think you against AT&T is a pretty easy.
It's easy.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody's got Big Blue in there, come on, or take them out and let me
Yeah,
help them.
it's easy to save, easy 20-25%.
Yeah,
for
20,
AT&T,
and they
Verizon.
and they get to deal with you rather than one of those
Well,
guys.
yeah.
Rather than dealing with the telco. And
Well, thank you.
not that we all haven't dealt with a telco before and know what that's like. So, what's the one last thing you would like to tell people that you really think can, if they're looking at where to go with their, is it that they need to look at this as a tool like any other tool, and they need to demand that it performs that way?
It's a tool, but it makes a difference in knowing and buying it from the right person, because a phone system in today's world comes with all these features and wonderful capabilities, but unless you got the knowledge to tailor make it for your business,
Sure.
then next thing you know, you walk in and there's a phone set with all these buttons and nothing's on it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I've seen it happen over and over and over, where the call queuing system is killing their customer service because no one's figured out how to use the call queuing system.
Right.
And that's the value add you
that's-
provide on the front
sure.
end, right?
Yeah,
Awesome.
absolutely.
Don, you've been buzzed.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it.